Hello everyone, it's Stacy with Crafty Dragon Creations. And today I'm going to start on a new project. I'm a little nervous about this. I'm going to make a lapbook. And the reason I'm kind of nervous is because I've never made one. Sometimes I like to try out things before I do a video, but I thought this time, why not just jump right in, right? So I'm going to try and make a lapbook. I have these two old books that are the same size. I think this spine might be a little bit smaller than this one. But these are Stories to Remember by Thomas B. Costain and John Beercroft, volumes 1 and 2. I found these at an antique store, so they're about the same size, so I figured that would be good to start with, since I don't have to measure the covers and everything. Plus, I really like the covers the way they are. They're old and grungy, and there's nothing on here. I don't know about the spine yet, what I'm going to do with that. Also, I need to gut these. 1956 is when these books were published. So, some nice old vintage books. Also, I think they were owned by somebody named Tammy. So that's pretty cute. So I'm going to gut these, and I think I want the theme to be like entomology, you know, insects, bugs, botanical type stuff. Definitely grungy. Definitely want to do the grunge. These books are nice and grungy already, so that's awesome. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a craft knife, box cutter, because that's what this is, and gut these books. Try to do it very carefully. These are looks like they're sewn in, I guess, but we will try and take these out without destroying the spine. We have our two books, and I think they're the same size, so that's good. So it's going to be like this, and then it'll open like so. Okay, so these spines, they're like 1.75 inches. And I think if I'm right, you want this spine to be at least double that, so that you have, you know, if these are closed together like this, you want the back side to have the same spine, right? So I can't really tell. Okay, we're gonna go with 1.75 inches because it'll be okay if it's a little bit bigger, right? I hope so. Okay, so I need to find something that is about this thickness. So I'm going to try this cardboard that I have. It's pretty sturdy cardboard. I think that'll work. Now is this, let's see, 1 3/4 inches. And 1 3/4 inches would be 3 1/2. Is that right? Let's get another piece here. Okay, I think this will work. So 1 3/4 inches, and then we're just going to go 1 inch and ooh, I mean right where that is torn right there. So I think that will be good. And let me see, get my ruler. I'm just gonna line this up here. Actually, let me. Okay. Okay. I think that'll do it. And then I think this is just a little, yep. Okay, I don't think that's going to be a problem. I might just go ahead and straighten that up just a little bit there. I really hate having to measure things because it never works out for me. I wonder if I should use the guillotine. Let me try. See if I can get through this cardboard here. All right, first of all, let's cut off okay. That wasn't horrible. Okay, I think that will do it. Let's get this out of the way, get that out of the way. Those are the same size. And let's kind of test the spines here. Okay, so that's definitely bigger, which would leave, so if I have them over here, it would leave a gap there. I'm not sure I want that. I think I'm going to cut it down just a little bit more. Maybe these are really only 1.5 inches. Alright, let me cut it. Let's make it 3 inches. Okay, I think that's better. 3 inches. Plus we're going to have a little, you know, a little gap there. Okay. So that will work out. Great. Now, to connect these, let's see. I'm gonna have them about like that. And I think I want to use fabric. But I think for this inside, I'm going to use this I don't know, sports tape. It's kind of super strong, but kind of fabric-y. So if I wanted to ink this, I could. But you can see it's really sticky and super strong. So I think that's what I'm going to do for the inside, because this will be covered. Okay, so let's line my book up here. Let me get a ruler, because well, here, I'm going to use the thickness of this cardboard to determine the thickness of this. And I'm going to use just a little piece of tape . Come on now. To hold that in place while I work on this. Okay. That look about even? I hope so. Alright, so now let's do this side. Okay, so that will at least hold them in place so I can get them taped. Okay. I want this in the middle as much as possible here. Okay. I'll do this side. Alrighty. So it'll go like this, and like this. And it leaves a little room to kind of put something in between there if I wanted to. Alright, I'm going to do this side now. So there is our construction. I probably should put some over here too. Oh no, I put these upside down. Okay, well, I'm probably gonna have to cover the dang it. Yeah. Okay, well, shoot. I'm gonna have to cover the spines. That's okay. Not a problem. We'll make it work. Alright, I think... I kind of want some stuff hanging out the top. So I'm wondering if I should do cheesecloth kind of up here, or just stick with fabric. Probably just stick with fabric, I guess. Let's see. I want to use gray. No, I don't want to use gray. We're gonna go with good old faithful here bed sheet, and I think actually I'm going to stamp on this because I have some I think I have some, I don't know what I have. Alright, so let me get this torn, and I'll be right back. Alright, I have my strips of fabric cut. I did them all 9 inches tall. I think this was 8.5, so they're going to stick out a little bit at the top and the bottom, which is fine with me. And I cut these about 3 inches, probably 3, it's like maybe almost 3.5 inches wide for each of the outer spines, both back and front. And then I made 2 bigger ones for this bigger spine. Now this, I'm probably going to just put a piece of paper over that. In fact, let's do that right now. I'm just going to use this. It's like an ivory colored paper. And that way this won't come through, because this fabric is pretty thin. So you can see cardboard. If I put this down, it's pretty much the same color as this. So you don't see quite as bad, but I think that'll be fine. Okay, so let me just do that. Let's see. I'll just use this. Use my little spatula here to smooth this out and spread it out a little better. Okay. There we go. I think that's better. Now I'm also thinking that I was gonna stamp on these, but I think I might dye them. I kind of want them, oh, not really brown, but maybe brown, just kind of grungy. So I'm going to get my, trying to think which inks would be better. I might try alcohol inks. I don't know how well that'll work, but yeah, let me gather some stuff and get my hands protected. And we'll come back and we'll have some fun inking these up. Alright, so I did a test run and I really like this. This ink it's from About, and it's called Coffee. So I really like that. I think that'll look really cool. We'll see how it dries, but I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these, and I'll show you what I did. I need a place to... I didn't think about drying these. I'll just hang it over my camera thing there. Sorry for shaking that. Alright, so I took some water and just kind of sprayed it in there. And then several drops of the ink, mixed it up, and then I'll take my piece, soak all that up. I may need to add some more. If you kind of squeeze it and you get some extra out, then that helps saturate the whole thing. Alrighty. And I'm probably going to iron some of these because there's a pretty strong crease in there. Alright, let's do some more. Oops. That may have been a little too much. And this that I'm using is just an old plastic cake pan lid, I think. Probably even could have left some of them just like this. Like that would be kind of cool. Oh well. We'll just cover the whole thing. We've already started that, so. Do some more. Okay, so I've dried the material and I went ahead and glued it on. So this is what we have now. Nice and grungy, and I love it. Looks great. I left about, what is that, 1/8 of an inch space in here, and made sure I got the glue or the material down in there. So here is what we would have. Here's what it looks like from the top. All right. Now I've been thinking about the closure, and I have this, some kind of buckle thing. And I found this button. Now this button was a different color, and I put some wax. Well, here, I'll show you. This stuff, like gilding wax, in this rich copper color. And I also kind of went over this some. So can you see that? So I thought this would be cool, because it's one of these buttons that has the thingy on it. So it would come over the button and then slide like that. So I probably want to do that before I start gluing things on here, because I'm probably going to have to go through the cover, at least for this. And I don't know, I'm a little nervous about how to do this. And I think this is going to have to be on something kind of stretchy, because it's going to have to come over and then slide to lock. And I want it to... Okay, so this is the front, very front cover. Here, we'll do this. Okay, so if I put the button like here, then once it locks, it'll show up, or come right to the edge of the book. So then we'll have to be able to slide it over, pull it up, and take it off. So, that could be tricky. I may be maybe going a little out of my league here, because I don't have anything elastic, I don't think. I thought about using leather, but then we'll have, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that some more. Maybe I can find some elastic or something. Or maybe I have like an old pair of pants, because then I can grunge it up. That's a good idea. I think I might do that. Okay. So this part is going to have like the button, the button closure. So I'm just going to write button on here so that I know this is the front cover, right? And then this is the back cover, and I'll probably have something coming through here right about there to attach the elastic to. Okay, well, we will start on that in the next video, and I will go look for some elastic or something. Alright guys, that is it for this one. Thank you for joining me and coming along with me on this. I think this is going to be a lot of fun, and I'm excited to do this one. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.